What's up, guys? It's Dizzy. Doing a tarot video. We haven't done one for a long time, for like 3 weeks. Just been concentrating on getting out and some other stressful things, and like feeling a bit relaxed today and now. And I thought it was an important time. Plus, I wanted to do a reading uh, because I haven't done one for a while. And I was just asking ChatGPT what question should we ask today, and it said it came up with, this was a surprise. It said like, what energy am I standing in right now? And I suppose this could apply to different people if you're going through a similar thing to me, because it's come up as ChatGPT said, before you even start pulling, this is the field you're already in, the energy that's present, not forced. It says the Hermit, Strength, and the Page of Pentacles, because I had the Page of Pentacles like come up quite a lot before, and it's like a seed. So we're trying to build, different things. Like I've got different videos. Um, like I do some travel videos when I can, but like I've seen most of the stuff here, and it's just it wasn't like suitable recently. Um, so I'm concentrating on my other stuff is like discipline. Um, like I do this thing called NoFap for guys. So like it's come up the Hermit. It says quiet strength, and then strength, the strength card. It says inner discipline, and then seeded potential. So it'd be interesting if those cards come up in the actual poll now. But like it's 8 a.m. Oh yeah, I had a lot of stress the other week with like the neighbors and stuff. Like they've quieted down now, but they've quieted down. But they were, testing boundaries and stuff. So it's a nightmare. I couldn't do like something like this where I have to concentrate um, indoors. But yeah, enough rambling. But yeah, what energy am I standing in right now? So if anyone else is in like a hermit sort of stage, we we pull four cards on this on my readings. I've got that website, my website up there. I noticed some people are visiting that. Um, yeah, so the hermit, like a lot of people use like silence as like a strategy, but when I use silence is to end things, and that can come at surprise times, being like the Joker fool archetype, which is how I kind of got into like tarot and stuff. It just everything fell into places. Like I went through like some bad things, and I bumbled my way through like the Joker, and I just play in a playlist on my YouTube, and it had the Joker in, and then I just adopted that kind of. I adopted that kind of identity. I resonated with it. So the Fool in Tarot, but that's digressing again. Yeah, tarot signs.site. I put a little like a generator on there. You can actually pull your own 3 cards. So that's just a bit of fun. I haven't had time to work on it. So yeah, what energy am I standing in now? So it's like I'm feeling my purpose a lot. Um, so I've been through the hermit stage for like eight sort of months now, which is 8 is like a transforming number. So perhaps I'm hoping to come out of the spiritual hermit stage now, and enter back into like the material world, so to speak. I've been like doing my own walks and stuff outside, but a lot, but not actually really interacting with people, just on the surface. I've been interacting, like, but not actually trying to build any connections or anything. I'm waiting for the right time, when everything aligns, like perhaps my channel comes more together, and I got a couple of channels on other platforms. So let's do the reading anyway. Yeah, other people might be in this hermit stage and trying to build yourself to where you can actually help people, or through your wisdom and stuff, or like you know like normally, like I'm not a hermit normally. I go through phases. It's I was saying I'm kind of like bimodal. It's like I can socialize it, you know. I can like to socialize and stuff. I do like to be like that, but other times I switch completely back to the hermit introvert side. So it's like I can do both, but not extrovert in a reckless way, in like a in like a pleasant way. That's what I do. So let's see then, what card do we? Let's pull a card first then. Um, I mix them so they're some might come out reversed. Let's see. Sometimes we get jumpers where a card will fall out or something. Yeah, my site is Tarot Signs, because we use tarot as like a sign rather than like a prediction, so to speak. It's like telling us what's possible. Uh, if we keep the faith and hope. So, what energy are we in right now? Are we standing in right now? So, if you're, what do they call it? If you're at a precipice, you know, where you've been doing your spiritual inner work, but you want to actually transform, we're asking, all right, let's see, this one's poking out. That's, well, I've managed to turn it that way. The Knight of Pentacles, I think we've had that one before. See, that's my little book up there. I keep a record. Right, so it's facing the right way. Put it there. Right, the Knight of Pentacles came up. Sounds interesting. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Yeah, I'm trying not to like shout because of the neighbours. I wanna. Right, it says, ChatGPT says that's a very steady, very honest pull. The energy you're standing in, the card is almost literal for you right now. This is good because, well, a knight showing up that, ChatGPT said the hermit and strength. Well, we need something. It says, let's see, you're standing in commitment through endurance. Like ChatGPT will, I think it's like linking in. It's trying to link in what I've told it about my life. But it's pretty good. Commitment through endurance, not excitement, not hope highs, but keep going through because this matters. Key truths this card is reflecting back to you. You're moving slowly on purpose. You're not impulsive, reactive, or chasing relief. Your strength is consistency under pressure. Yeah, I saw something yesterday. I'm trying to think now. I think it was like a video, and it was saying, ignore the noise, focus on consistency. Yeah, that was it. I think it was one of those inspiration videos of the Joker like talking. There's a lot of those AI ones. Yeah, consistency. That's why I needed to do this tarot video. Um, you're carrying something long term, values, discipline, identity. This is the knight who doesn't quit, because I said I would walk this road. Yeah, it's like I do manosphere videos for like for guys, and I do this NoFap thing, which is discipline, and I said I was gonna walk this road, so until until I meet like the right woman, uh, and it's yeah, and it's good because with discipline you can build a real connection. Then that's what I decided on. Um, yeah, that's what it says. That's exactly what ChatGPT says. No fap, self-restraint, waiting for the right woman, building quietly. This card says you're not stuck, you're locked in. So yeah, it could apply to like women that are watching this as well. It's like it works both ways. Instead of like rushing in, yeah, women should definitely do that as well. Like instead of wait until you because they can be like games on both sides. So instead of like giving everything early, and then finding out later, that there's games going on, uh, that's how you build a good true connection with warmth and happy times, hopefully. So what else is it saying? This is something important emotionally here. You may feel bored, heavy, or unrewarded at times, but the deck is saying this pace is protecting you. Yeah, definitely. Um, that's the whole idea of it. Because, I went through the reckless stage, my Joker side, and that got me in trouble. Um, that caused pain, but now I see fast movement now would actually break the structure you're building. One subtle but powerful message: the Knight of Pentacles does not doubt the harvest, he doubts only whether he can stay patient long enough, and yet he does. Okay, now it's saying, what question can we ask? If you want a single perfect follow-up question to ask the deck next, I suggest one of these. What will reward this consistency? That seems good. It's not a prediction, but it's the logic, isn't it? It's the logic to the Knight of Pentacles that we're embodying right now. The discipline and slow pace. So let's get another card then. There's kind of one on the top that I wanted to slip out there, so let's go with that one so we're not procrastinating. Oh, have we had this one before? What is it? It's the swords. my Roman numerals. What is it? The Six of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords. Okay, interesting. The camera is like reversed. Six of Swords. I went with that because it was trying to slip out on top, so it's random. I said, what will reward this consistency? What's that? Wife and kids? Hang on. What will reward this consistency? Is what I asked. And Six of Swords was pulled. Oh, by the way, I figured out why I had a buzzing noise on my other videos, my other tarot videos, is because this was plugged in to the laptop, so I don't know how long the battery's gonna last. But yeah, beautiful aligned answer. What will reward this consistency? The reward is relief, not fireworks. Okay, not instant abundance, but something far more precious for where you are. A quieter mind, safer ground, and distance from what's been draining you. You are being moved away from mental turbulence, the chaos, obsession, looping thoughts. Yeah, I had all that. I don't know if anyone else has had like looping thoughts of, emotional storms. That's what it says. They don't follow you. Good. I've got rid of them, but they come back for now and again. Uh, we came to conclusions about past relationships and romances, all that chaos. So we're great, no more mental turbulence. So what was the original question? It was, what energy am I standing in? So we got the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Your consistency is buying you a passage, not applause. Good. This card often comes up when someone has already done the hard part and doesn't realize it yet. Right? So is anyone else in a hermit phase? You know, having a spiritual awakening? That I saw this meme the other day, and it said spiritual awakening. This is what spiritual awakening feels like. And it was like a guy from a movie like falling down a hill, and it was like stopping. He was pulling on like roots, and I don't know what movie it is, but it was funny. And then he lands at the bottom, and he says, "What the hell was that?" And all the way down, it was like saying different things, like, "Oh, you've isolated from friends and family, ego destroyed," or as he was falling down, different things. Um, yeah, I forget the other things, but yeah, this is a transition reward, not a destination card. You may still feel some sadness or fatigue. Waters aren't perfectly calm yet. But the swords, thoughts, fears, mental battles are no longer stabbing. Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, well, it depends. When you it they stab the most when you're going through like other struggles. When you're feeling better, you've got some things going on. You're doing a you you're not struggling, that's when you get relief. But like I got relief now. I got calm and stuff to do this video. So what the swords tied back to the Knight of Pentacles. Your slow, stubborn consistency doesn't give you instant pleasure. It gives you distance from what once had power over you. Boundaries, waiting, endurance. All of it is quietly moving you out of survival mode. One line that really matters here: you are being rewarded with a nervous system that can finally rest. Yeah, the neighbours went like totally quiet now. It was chaos the week before, parties outside, knocks on my door. But I had to put boundaries in place. That's why this card came. Yeah, you a hermit with boundaries now. You're enforcing boundaries. That's good. You're on the right path. But don't close yourself off completely. You know, there could be someone out there that can move you forward even more. You don't want to be too introverted. So if you ask one final question, well, it won't be the final question because I always do 4 cards. That's my thing. 4 is structure. I don't like vagueness. What awaits me on the other shore, it says here. So what awaits us on the other shore? Let's see what comes out. We need something. We haven't had any jumpers today. I don't know if I've had the 6 of swords before. Let's see. Oh, one fell out. Page of Wands. That literally like flipped out. So, because I was shuffling quite fast there, and that flipped out, and it looks like a nice one because I've never had that one come out. The Page of Wands. We've had the Page of Pentacles. I think we've had the Page of Cups and everything before in my book there. Never had the Page of Wands. What was it? What awaits me on the other side? What awaits me on the other shore? After endurance, Knight of Pentacles is the endurance. And the passage, after the passage of relief, 6 of Swords. What awaits you is renewed fire, but clean fire. So that's good then. New fire. Yeah, I'm being more consistent. Like I don't really get. I don't know if anyone's commenting on the videos, but I don't really look at the comments because I just want to do my thing and what was it? Avoid the noise. So like this is just for people to watch. You can chat amongst yourselves, but I don't look at it. I've used like a blocker on my browser where I don't see anything like that. Maybe in the future I'll look, but yeah, let's see, because there's too much noise on social media and stuff. Is like I was on Facebook just to chat with my family a while back, but then I had it just seemed a bit like too much noise. It's like my dad keep look liking everything that I post. I felt like I was being exam checked on. So I yeah, I put that private as well because it's like what energy. And there we go. ChatGPT said I was in the hermit phase, so that explains it, doesn't it? Is anyone else done like that? So we don't end here. We pull a fourth card. Oh, my phone's running out of battery. That's not good. And I've only got one USB as well. How am I going to solve that? I might have to. Right. All right, guys. Yeah, it's a good job. I had to stop there because the phone battery was dying. And I've only got one USB. And then all chaos broke out outside my room. The lady upstairs wasn't answering her door, and I thought there was a fire. I don't know what was going on, but she didn't answer for like 10 minutes. So let's pull the last card before anything else happens. And ChatGPT said, what anchors this transition into the physical world? So we got the Knight's Endurance, the Page's Spark, Material Lived, and what did we have? The Page of Wands. It doesn't. Oh, the Page's Spark. Yeah, the Knight's Endurance, the Six is Passage, and the Six of Swords, and the Page's Spark become. How does this transition into the physical world? How does it anchor us? And the original question was, what energy are we living at the moment? So let's just see what we can get for the last card. Because we were talking about the Hermit card at the start, that we're in like a hermit mode at the moment. So, anyone that's like having a spiritual awakening, the hermit lifestyle for now, I've been going through for the last 8 months, 9, going on 9 months. So now we need to anchor it in the physical world. And we've been enduring, and we've gone through the passage, and we got the spark, with the videos and stuff. So what anchors it? We need to get the last card. We're going to get a jumper. Let's pull this one out. It seems like it was going to fall out. Oh, so we got 3 of Wands. Yeah, I can hear moving upstairs. 3 of Wands we'll go with. That was coming out of the middle. So let's see. Sometimes you get a jumper. The page was a bit of a jumper, so that's our jumper card for today. And now we've got the 3 of Wands. What does that mean? 3 of Wands. He's looking away. So we put in the past behind us finally. What anchors it in the real world? Let's see. It always said, ChatGPT always says you pulled exactly the right card to complete this spread. What anchors in the physical world? This card is not about grinding harder or suddenly knowing the answer. It's about positioning. You've already done the inner work. Knight of Pentacles, that's what we had. You've already moved out of chaos, 6 of Swords. You already feel the spark returning. Page of Wands. What anchors this into reality is standing where opportunity can reach you. You stop staring at your feet. You stop bracing for impact and you quietly look outward again. Not chasing, not forcing, just being visible and available. The key message: this matters for money. This card often shows up when money or opportunity comes from beyond your immediate environment, through someone else, through timing, through something you didn't plan line by line. Yeah, it's talking about my personal circumstances, um, but yeah, probably relates to a lot of other people too. It says you don't go searching for the ship, you stand ready when it appears. That's good then. Yeah, he looks like he's standing ready, doesn't he? Patience without withdrawal, openness without desperation, preparedness without panic. So that's the Three of Wands. You're not meant to do more right now. You're meant to hold your ground and keep your signal clean. And there it goes. It says finish your video, keep showing up, keep your routine simple. That's how the unexpected finds you, because you're in position, not hiding or scrambling. So it says the full spread. It says steady effort moves you out of chaos, restores your fire, the wands, and positions you so opportunity can finally reach you. That's the Three of Wands as well. So we had Page of Wands, that's our spark. Yeah, that's quite it's funny how certain ones show up in a row, like the ones like that. And I always note them down in the book as well, because it's all about like finding the patterns. That's what my website's about, called Tarot Signs. It's not to be confused with zodiac signs. That's not what it meant. It's because I see it as signs, as patterns. That's how I read tarot. Um, that's my way of doing it. It's about understanding the world day to day, like not as a prediction or like false hope. We already we've already got we're already optimistic about good things here, and this just allows us to understand how it's going to unfold. Uh, I think that I'll do for this video now. So it's quite a spiritual one. Like you know, we started talking about the hermit. See, but if you go on my site, you can do your own little quick reading and play around on there if you haven't got your own cards. Um, and I'll be adding more to that site as well. Hungry now, so I'll see you on the next one. Peace.